Welcome to Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. We're here looking at this Pottery Barn dining room. It is so beautiful. It has a lot of eclectic elements that don't seem like they would work together, but they totally do. So I wanted to take a look at this, break it down, and also, of course, do our dupes. I sketched out the design of my dupes, and I wanted you to have kind of an overall picture of what it looks like together. And we're going to dig into each individual piece. Before we do that, I wanted to talk about the paint colors. When I compare my items, I've been placing two different paint colors, and this time I have a red and a beautiful blue. I know that looks a little green in this picture, but it's a blue that has a lot of gray in it. Anyway, at the end, we'll discuss what the names of the colors are and where you can find them. But I think this is a fun little thing that I've added to the videos, and I hope you enjoy it. We're starting with the Serrano dining table from Pottery Barn. This is a beautiful piece, and it's on pre-order. It's brand new. So it's $1,999. Actually, not bad for such a beautiful table, but I found a dupe that is so good you are not going to believe it. Let me introduce you to Macy's Denman trestle table. It's only $656 right now on sale. It's real oak and steel. I think it's so beautiful, and what a savings. So I do show you a lot of Macy's furniture, but that is because I am fully aware that you can get fantastic deals there, especially during holidays. Now let's look at Pottery Barn's Baldwin swivel dining chair. These are $489 each, and I found a wonderful dupe at World Market. I talked so much about World Market in my last video, but it's just a mecca. It's one of my favorite things in the whole world, this World Market. Anyway, $249 for their swivel. And it does look a touch more modern. If you don't like that, this might not be the dupe for you, but I thought, wow, pretty good price. As you may have noticed, there are two different dining chairs in this design. What is making this work really well is there's a lot of white in the room. So it's on the lampshades, it's on the chairs, and it's tying everything together. Okay, so that's one point I want to make. So anyway, let's get to this hardy dining chair. It's $638 for a pair. I found a really decent dupe at Bed Bath & Beyond, and that is $269 a pair. So fantastic savings. Now, I wanted to point out Bed Bath & Beyond and Overstock have merged. The great deals that I always found at Overstock, now I am finding them more readily at Bed Bath & Beyond, where I didn't in the past, but I just wanted to let you know that if you hadn't heard. How gorgeous are these candles on the dining table? I just think they're so beautiful. If you do follow the rules of design, however, you would have 3 rather than 4. But Pottery Barn can do whatever they want, and it just looks fabulous. So anyway, let's talk about those. Their set of 4 is $119. Not bad for such beauty, okay? But I did find a fantastic dupe. Amazon's Iron Taper set of 3. So I have links to everything in the description box, by the way. So my set is $39.99, and they're rather tall. I think they're very pretty. Our next item is what makes this design so unusual and eclectic, and it's the Fairfax vase from Pottery Barn. It's on sale, and it might be on clearance for $110. But I found an Amazon dupe for $25. I found 2 dupes. One was more expensive. Now, I do like the Pottery Barn vase a lot better, but if you did want to have that beautiful height and the same colors, this $25 vase from Amazon would really work. The bowl on the table is from the same collection by Pottery Barn, the Fairfax bowl, and it's $99. No longer available, they sold out. So I found a nice dupe for it. It's the Target Hearth and Hand fluted stoneware bowl. This is $24.99. So the fact that it's fluted really does give it a little visual interest, and that's so popular right now, so that's nice. Also, I just like the idea that it really is food safe, and it's a great deal. The Lodge Killam Table Runner is $159. Now this is one of the stars of this design. If I saw it on its own, I wouldn't love it. But with this, it's making the room do so many different things. It makes it warmer. It makes it look a touch more casual, because that room could be stark and like a high-end design style without a lot of soft edges. But this is what makes it more Pottery Barn, and I know you must like that if you're watching this video. My dupe for this is not quite as pretty as it's not pretty at all compared to the Pottery Barn one, but it absolutely does have that same feel and would work 100%. But this one is $15.99. Pottery Barn's hand-woven jute rug in this design is so pretty. It has the Aztec pattern similar to what's happening on the runner, and this is also obviously softening up the room. It's $1,699. I found a great dupe at Target. I noticed it doesn't say Target on the screen, but this is definitely from Target, and it's the Kaleem hand-loomed area rug from Safavieh. So it's $263. It looks very similar. It's not identical, obviously, but very similar and has that same style. I really like it. All right, moving on to the lighting. The Lincoln pendants are $399 each. These make the design as well. I think that it's just a really cool look. Now, if you're switching out your lighting in the dining room and trying to make this design happen, it is fairly rare that you would have two pendants in a dining room rather than one chandelier. So I am going to put a chandelier in the description box that might be a really nice alternative to this and look very similar. It's not a Pottery Barn, it's a dupe as well. But anyway, the dupe that I found for these are at Home Depot. These are called Lincoln as well, just like the Pottery Barn pendants were called Lincoln. So it's $169 per pendant, and I think these are very pretty. You know, the modern farmhouse sort of vibe, a lot of their pendants are glass, so I thought this would work. But this does go to show you that the Pottery Barn pendant, I could not find a dupe for it, so it's very original, cool, new, fresh. So if you want that really pretty look, then you would go for the $399 rather than my dupe at $169. Now we talked about texture with the table runner, but the faux branches on this table really bring so much texture. It's the texture star. So these are $39.50 each. I would imagine that's 3 of them there. So my dupe is exactly the same. I really couldn't tell the difference. And I found them at home, not at my home, at the store at home, and it's called Dark Red Maple, and it's $9.99 per branch. I think that's a great deal. Let's talk about this beautiful console and how they made this combination look like a hutch. But I do have a previous video that shows the most amazing dupe for that modern farmhouse Pottery Barn console look that's new for them. I did it with IKEA products. Obviously, it's not as high quality and not quite the same, but it is very similar. So I'm going to link that video in the description box as well. You should really check that out. Mine was about $800 for this huge combo, and theirs was thousands. So please take a peek at that. Let's review our savings. The Pottery Barn total was $4,830 without the console. Our dupe without the console was $1,772. We saved $3,058. I wanted to add some design finds to this video. I was searching for bargains for you that have nothing to do with the room we just looked at, and I thought I would share them. Some of them I'm excited about for myself as well. So first, let's take a look at these Crate and Barrel taper candle holders. So this is gorgeous glass. It comes in these beautiful colors. I think I would get green, but I'm also super tempted by the brown. And it's $14.99 for the small, $16.99 for the medium, and then $19.99 for the tall. I would absolutely want all 3. I don't think I am buying them because I have to be careful with my budget, but I wish I could. So next we have the Crate and Barrel Persimmon pillow cover. There are a lot of different colors in their line of pillows, but this particular one and the pink that you can see there are on sale. I believe all of them are $39.99 normally, and these are $9.99 for the cover. So as you know from recent videos, that's a really good deal for a pillow color, and it looks fairly large. Now another option is this H&M pillow cover. So they come in an array of colors, which I'm showing you there, and they're $11.05 right now on sale. So I think that there are some nice selections there, and it's just as nice as the Crate & Barrel. It's nice to know that you can get a wider range of colors at such a low price there. But let's take a turn back to Crate & Barrel again. These are the Star Days ceramic dinner plates. They're $2.97. So these were created by a designer for Crate & Barrel, and it's more of a holiday thing from last year. I think they could work all year round. They're just very artsy. I love them, wish I could have them. And then if you wanted to have a salad plate to go along with it, this would definitely be used at the holidays. It's the Joy salad plate, and another wonderful price there. Lastly, I just wanted you to take a peek at this Atwell highball from Crate & Barrel. So the price isn't super fantastic, but it's $6.99. I just think it's the golden color one that is drawing me in, orangish color. I love it and wish I could have it, so I thought I would share it with you. I love that they're stackable too, so you could save some space. Let's talk about the beautiful paint colors that I'm featuring today. So we have Enchira Blue from Farrow & Ball, and then we have Bewitched from Benjamin Moore. So let's talk about the blue first. This is such a gorgeous blue. It does read as green. It also could read more as gray, but it definitely is a blue color with a tinge of gray in it. Now the Enchira is named after a classic Georgian house, and this color was painted on the door. So this is just so enchanting. But if you can't find Farrow & Ball paint near you, or you probably can, but if you think it's a little too pricey, there is a dupe for this one at Behr, and it's called Brooklyn. And I'm just showing you an image that Behr had on their website here of it. But I think it's so gorgeous, and if you were going to go with blue, I think this is such a pretty way of doing it. Now let's talk about Bewitched by Benjamin Moore. This is such a rich and gorgeous red. I feel like this would be so ideal in a traditional home, but it also could go modern. So I've been watching the Bewitched series because I like the idea of the mid-century decorating. Theirs does look a little bit cheap, to be honest, but it's fun to see the old ideas. Anyway, that is not why I picked this color. I actually picked the color without knowing the name, and then I thought it was cute. But anyway, I hope you love this red as much as I do. I just think it is fabulous. If you wanted to try working with Sherwin-Williams on this paint instead, they have virtually the same color called Dark Auburn. That's a wrap on our designer dupes of Pottery Barn. I hope you liked what you saw, and thank you for watching Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. I love hearing your comments, and I feel like we're starting a community of people who just love design. So make sure you leave a comment. I want to hear what's on your mind.